thought Connor. I mean, like, you know me. I'm not like. I think that Connor would get his ass handed to him, probably harder than ever before. Yes, I think Connor stands literally zero chance against Usman. Anyways, hop in. I sent you an invite. Who versus who? Fucking Floyd Mayweather. Wait, that's like a joke. That's literally clown matchup. Ready whenever you are, bro. Look, see, you have 14%, I have 54%, so that means that I only completed like a couple more missions. If you wouldn't mind turning that nonsense off. What is this? I was saying stop blasting that blaring. It's a clown match. It's literally stupid. I'd want Hamzat to win because I'm not a huge Diaz fan. I don't like hoodlums. Hoodlums! Hoodlums. I know that, and I grew up in a hoodlum environment, but still, I don't like it. Oh. What do you mean? Not yet. You can't enter these vehicles, but there are vehicles that you can enter in this game. Dude, this game is so much easier with another. You want me to tell you why? When you play it by yourself, there's a when you play it by yourself but online mode, there's a 2.4 times difficulty multiplier. But when you play it with another player, it's 1.8. Well, when it's 2 players, 1.8. When it's 3 players, it's 2.1. And when it's 4 players, it's 2.4. But when it's 1 player, it's also 2. Like when you're playing by yourself, it's also 2.4. Because they don't want people to grind online by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They meant for online to be an online experience, so they made it like more difficult to play online solo. If you understand what I'm saying. Now, when you play offline, it's only a 1x difficulty, which is easy as fuck. But yeah, because I beat the first like 3-4 missions. Not, if we're gonna beat the heist, yeah. Shooting up bugs and stuff. The game picks up really fast, so these earlier missions are easy as fuck. I'd suggest trying to learn other characters, but like Ranger is good for beginners because he's literally a fucking COD character. Pretty much. Collect the items, because collecting items is how you increase your stats and get better weapons. Like the red ones are increasing your health permanently, and the green ones is getting better weapons or getting new weapons. こちらイオタ1起動シークエンス最終フェーズ怪物をコンバットフレームに近づけるなどうすればいいんだ仲間が負傷したこれ以上の男だ俺が敵が多すぎる民間人を逃がせ避難したはずですがどうなったかは分かりません護衛についていた伍長とは連絡が取れません弾が出ない故障すな死んじまった状況は最悪だ怪物に一番だと俺が最低の組み合わせだぜ一人やられました撃たれてるぞこれ本当なのもし間違いだったらない大丈夫か頑張っちまった That's evil. You've only played like the first couple
臨時
missions.
報道です各地で UFO が目撃されていますカメラに映った光の点の
Is
よ
it
う
the
なもので
graphics?
はあ
What
り
is
ません
it?
金属製のはっきりとした物体が確認されているようです正体
Pretty,
は不明
it's like an arcade game, to be
世界
honest.
中で目撃報告が頻発していることから複数の UFO が異なる場所を飛行しているようです
There's also, you're also playing the most simplistic and straightforward character. You're playing the most simplistic and straightforward character. This character is literally just shoot things. But the other characters have much more dynamic to them. Wing Divers, yes. And this is only mission 2. Imagine the higher missions. This is not one of the longest ones, but it's not a short one. Surprisingly, they're shorter missions, even though they're later. If done properly, they could be shorter. You see those exo suits that were like out of commission? Now they're working for us. We can't get in these ones on this mission, but you'll see. Can you still hear me? Oh yeah. Try to pick up the items. Yeah. Like at the end of every mission, try to pick up the items. This one was a bit hard because, yeah. But you'll see. No, I mean like to pick up all the items because the AI were killing them quickly. But, yeah. You should try selecting different weapons. The third one, it's the second one that says R. And then you go to the top one, and then it'll give you... It's the second one that says R, so basically the third option. And you'll see which character you're going to pick things for. Yes, you can. The Air Raider? Is he the big... Air Raider is the fun class when you have stuff for him, but you have nothing for him yet. But the good thing is that you earn weapons for all your classes, not just the one. Right? Fencer, he's the most complicated, but he's also hella fun, and he's extremely safe. He's like the most durable and the fastest class. The second one, she, is the... She's my favorite one, and she's the one that I got to level 470,000, so, yeah. She's the second easiest. Yeah. The Air Raider? You can if you want. But I wouldn't recommend it when you have nothing for him. Yeah, you should try her out. She's pretty fun. What do you mean? Yeah, and you could look at the... Oh. Alright. Wing Diver has a lot of short-range combat, but she's hella cool. You could pick two weapons, so you could see. And the one... Hello. Okay. I'll show you some Air Raider stuff though, which is pretty cool. I'm forgetting some of these. Alright. Not sure if I'm going to survive this though, because I can't read the gear, but I kind of have a memory of what's what. You'll see. Some aerator shit. Aerator is probably the most fun class, I'm going to say. Check this shit out. I'm glad I get to do this in Japanese because it's like a unique experience not knowing. Look at this. You see those? Those. See that giant laser thing? That's... Oh yeah. Yeah, she could like boost around, bounce around and shit. Yeah. You just have to watch your energy on the side. The energy recharges and such. There is no fall damage in this game with any character. You just shoot with her. Some guns you have to charge, and then when you let go of the shoot button, when they shoot. And other guns, you just shoot regularly. Which gun is it? Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a lance. It's a close range weapon. A lot of wing diver stuff is close range. People move swiftly along the enemy and such while firing at them. Yeah. The ones that are close range, like this is the thing about wing diver, is that she's mainly close range, but she has the highest damage per second in the game outside of airstrikes. And it's by a significant margin too. Like her strongest weapon does about 120,000 damage per second. But that's like way later on. Try to collect these items, that way you can level up your characters. You'll get used to the movement of wing diver. Eventually it'll get to the point where you could like dodge all their shit and shit. The sound effects? For certain weapons. Yeah. Let me see. Don't shoot me with it though. You have to remember how I said some guns you have to charge, right? Hold it down till it's full. Yeah. The guns that you need to charge often do a lot better when they're full. That's why, yeah. Yep. The wing diver, how you liking her? Nice. I'd suggest changing out from that level 1 weapon though that you have at the top, because that one is kind of bad in comparison to the others. Nobody likes the lance. Lances are kind of ass. You remember how to change weapons, right? There's also different weapon categories and such. What do you mean? You'll see. You just have to try to like look at the yeah. I'm down to just enjoy. Not really. Look at this gun right here for the Ranger. Check this out. Man, got the flamethrower. Yeah. Now that one takes a long ass time to recharge, that's the downside. Remember, don't use that one rapidly, you have to charge that one fully before using it. Shoots an explosive wave. I'm gonna go start shooting down those towers. Because those towers will basically spawn infinite enemies unless we take care of them. Fun fact, we are playing on hard difficulty. Yeah. Although I will say those are some of the worst weapons in the game. Primarily because, like, they just stay in one spot, which isn't that good.
飛行物体に関する続報です。飛行物体はモンスターを投下しているようです。各地に出現したモンスターはすべて飛行物体が投下したものだと考
It
え
sucks
ら
that
れ
the
ま
first
す。
couple missions are kind of like
飛
slow
行
and
物
shit,
体は危険です。
but
決
after
して
the
近
first
づか
couple
ず、
missions, I will say
も
things
し目
really
撃
will
した場
pick
合
up.
はできるだけ遠くへ
significantly.
避難してください。
いいぞ、その調子だ。塔を破壊しろ。上部分を狙え。
Like, I'd say the
こち
fourth
ら戦略
mission,
情報部、
like the mission
作
after
戦をサ
this,
ポートします。
is already
あ
pretty
りがた
difficult.
い。
塔の落下軌道を逆にたどり、超巨大船の位置を特定しました。
塔を落としているやつか。
現在、作戦エリア上空を通過中です。塔の落下が懸念されます。上空に警戒してください。
すまない。
我らは歩兵隊、燃えたぎる闘志のタフガイだ。
仕業なんだ。被害が広がる前に塔を破壊する。間もなく攻撃ヘリ部隊が到着する。地上部隊、ヘリが来るまで持ちこたえろ。
ここで待て。こちらホークワン、現在謎の飛行物体に攻撃されている。
Remember, you can fly away. Oh, yeah, you got it. I'll get you in a sec. When these guys are up close, if you notice they're blasting like shotguns, they're really dangerous up close. Yes. If you use the controls that I gave you, it's press circle to revive. And you're doing what most players do is mark themselves. Nice. Smart thinking. Now, I will say, try not to die in a high space, because then I'm going to have an AIDS time trying to get your ass. Because I didn't bring rockets to destroy a building if you land on one after dying. Which is the flaw of playing... Oh shit, see, I'm almost dead too. So what I recommend... Yeah, the guns that you chose are kind of ass. There's two really good ones that are available at this level in difficulty. There's the lightning bow and the rapier. Those two are really good. Oh, the phalanx is also really good as well. I'll show you which ones those are. The thing about is that even though it's in Japanese, what's going on? Fly around them. You could boost as much as you want, pretty much. Flying up is not recommended because that's how you lose energy. But you could like dash around and boost as much as you want. Square, if you use the same controls that I told you. It's square. Don't dash all though. Dash like L1 for you. For me, L1 is aim in, but not all weapons have that.
こちら戦略情報部。超巨大船が降下を開始。作戦エリア上空に飛来する可能性があります。
なんだと。
到達時間は、そんな。すでに地上付近に到達しています。
Oh, there's one more spawn that we gotta take care of.
関係を疑わせる勢力も特定できていません。政府は一刻も早い状況解明を約束していますが、
See? Oh yeah, much better. Remember, you can blow yourself up, and myself too. Careful with that. The white item boxes are meant to heal you. That's their purpose. Yep, I see that. Thanks. You know how you're able to see the weapons though and choosing them? That's how you'll remember, because the same weapon types, because basically like the higher level weapons are basically the same weapons but better versions of the lower level versions of themselves, right? So that's how you'll be able to tell. Like there's the M1 rapier, the M2 rapier, the M3, etc. So you'll be able to tell by that and by looking at it, because they'll look the same as its predecessor. You know, that's how you'll be able to tell, oh, this weapon I like. Japan. All EDFs came from Japan. If you can't tell, it has a heavy influence from Power Ranger, as well as, I think, Mobile Suit Gundam. Those enemies are the ones we're gonna need to face next mission. You see them? Those guys are. You see those enemies in the sky? Those assholes, pain in the ass, drones. They're like mobile and shit. So you think Wing Diver is your class?